Hello everyone. In this session, I would like to discuss about the sizes of the data types. In fact, I am going to execute the live program. So, knowing the how to know size of the data type on mission, and also I will be talking to you about the use of enum and typedef. So let us write the program, C program. So in fact, um, I am on online GDB platform. Here you can see. So by default, so if you go to the website onlinegdb.com, so initially you just select the C language. The default program is loaded here. So I would like to write the program to know the sizes of the data types. So this program, write a program to know documentation section. I am writing just name of the program. Write a program to know the sizes of the data types, built-in data types. So let me so how do you do that? So in fact, in the earlier session, theoretically we have gone through how to know the type of the size of the data type. So simply I will write here, so printf. So simply the size of short int is, in fact, the size of operator returns long int. So the I can use percentile ld to print the size. So how do I do that? I can go with the size of operator that returns the actual size of the variable that passed as a parameter to this. So I can go with the short int, so which will return the size of the short int on this mission. So online GDB, what compiler they are using, we don't know. So how much memory is allocated for the variable which is declared as short int. So this can be also can be written like this. So if you want to, you can declare a variable as short int. See, you can declare a variable as short int, say x. So you can assign it if you want a value also, then you can write like this. So printf, the size of the short int is say percentile ld, uh, comma size of x. This way also you can write. You can declare the variables and you can write this, or else straight away you can also apply the size of operator directly on the data type keywords. So, so let me copy it, and so we will apply this for all the data types which we have discussed in the theoretical section. So in fact, let me add one new line. So that is short int. So this will be for int. I would like to know the size of int. Let me add new line. Whether it is signed or unsigned does not affect the actual size. Only thing is whether you assign the positive or negative numbers will have the difference. So let me go with long int. Uh, one new line, and we have say float. And if you write float here, students often they say they will write here percentile f. No, we are not printing the float value. I would like to know the size of the float. The size of the float or int will be integer only, but the return value of the size of operator is in fact long int. So I have gone with percentile ld. So the size will be always an integer. So not now we are not printing the value of floated variable. That you please notice that. and let me go with double, and then long double. Of course we have the character data type char. So let me add the new lines here. Fine. So new line is to get the output of the uh, each line in a separate line. So if I don't write the new line, what happens? Everything will be printed on a single line. That will be uh, difficult for the user to understand the output for what it is actually. So that's it. Yeah, how many printfs? So we will execute this. So we have char. Yeah, it could be, you can apply signed or unsigned. That does not in fact will change the size of the data type. So let me remove this. Something is there. Fine. So yeah, you can write the indentation. Just I'm keeping everything in a single line. That's it. Size of short int, long int, float, double, long double, and char. In fact, the sizes which we are going to fetch right now will be the sizes which are used by the compiler, which we are using from the online GDB portal. Okay, let me run it. I hope you could see. Right. So let me move on. Size of the short int is 2. You can add, even if you want to read that as bytes, you can just write this bytes here. Okay, because I said the size is integer. Okay, can add it. So look and feel of the program will be good. Just um, right. Let me run it again. Yeah. So the size of the short int, you can see here, it is 2 bytes, and in fact I have to change this also na. So uh, because whatever we write in the printf, it is int, and in fact it is long int. Whatever we write in the printf, that will be printed. So I didn't change this, so we are getting same data. So the size of float, so let me remove this. The size of as float, the size of, let it be double and long double. Am I right? So this is long double and char. This is char. Okay, let me run it again, so that, so it will be very clear now. So the size of the short int is 2 bytes, and of course if you want to space, add space after percentile ld. This is 4 bytes. The size of the long int is 8 bytes, it seems. Okay. Yeah. So the size of the float is 4 bytes. The size of the double is 8 bytes. Okay. Yeah, the size of the long double, it seems to 16 bytes. I think we have written it as a 10 bytes. Please correct it. In theory classes, it seems we have written it as a 10 bytes. So please correct it. So it seems it is 16 bytes. Okay. The size of the character is 1 byte. So even if you add, see, signed or unsigned, let it be unsigned. Okay, if you had this unsigned keyword, that will not change the size, because the number of bits allocated is same. Only the most significant bit that we are using for the sign, but the total amount is been allocated is same. You see the size of the short int is 2 bytes and the size of the int is 4 bytes. But the representation, the maximum and minimum values will vary, because one bit is used for the sign. If it is unsigned int, so only positive values will be represented. Okay, so that's what how to know the size of the data types. And so let us write a program also. Would like to discuss with you. Write a program to know the use of use of enum and typedef. So guys, so I was talking to you, so now I would like to discuss with you the uh, use of enum and typedef. So in fact, we already discussed in theory that enum is used to assign the names to the numbers. So how do you do that? Enum, say I said, you can take a week and open curly brace, that is the syntax. Okay, enum is a keyword, so week you can take it as, say, um, I said Sunday, Tuesday, let it be Tuesday. You can write the complete names also, not an issue. If you want, you can Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, fine. Let me close this is the syntax. So now week is a enum variable, but enum variables have set up. They take the set of values. So in fact, I was telling you, if nothing is assigned, so if I print say percentile d, integer numbers will be assigned to this enum. So percentile d Sunday. So what would be the output? Tell me. So it is 1, in fact, because sorry, it is 0, because enum assigns the integer value starting from the 0. Fine. So it is 0. Am I right? So in fact, yeah. So what would be the other values this enum will be taking? So what is that we have written now? Enum, say week, right? So what would be the value of this Monday? Will be 1, Tuesday will be 2, so on, right? So for example, if you don't assign the values, so what happens? So or else if you start with to say 3, and if I print the value, say thu, so what would be the value? What is the output now? Tell me. So Sunday is assigned 3. So Monday will be 4, Tuesday will be 5, Wednesday will be 6, Thursday will be 7. So I expect the output to be 7. You can see here we got 7. But see, for example, see if Tuesday is assigned say 9. Now let me print the value of Monday. So what is the value of, what would be the value of Monday? See, this value will be, so no value is assigned, so it will increment the previous value by 1. So what is the previous value been assigned is 3. So Monday would be 4. So let me run it, and it is 4. Fine. What is the value of Thursday? So now let us see, or Friday. Okay, what is the output? So in fact, so Friday is not assigned any value, so it will see Thursday. Thursday is not assigned. It will see Wednesday. Wednesday is not assigned. It see Tuesday is assigned 9. So there onwards, Wednesday will be 10. So Thursday will be 11. Friday will be 12. So we are expecting the value to be 12, right? So in fact, where do we use them? In fact, we use this mostly this enum data type in switch case. In fact, we go with the switch case. So this switch case. So case Sunday, I want to do something. Case Monday, I want to do something. Um, uh, even with month names. For example, it could be the case where you want to case do something on case January, month is case January, right? Or case March. So in such case, normally case accepts only integers and characters, but it don't accept the names. So in such case, based on this case name, if you want to perform, better to use the enum. So that's what the application of enum, guys. If you want to declare some variable as enum, even you can do that. So you can say enum week, enum week today. Now today is a variable of type enum week. Okay, but what you can assign for this today is only you can assign the values. You cannot scan the enum variables. Remember, we cannot scan, but we can assign the values. But this today you can assign only the predefined set of values. So no other value will be taken. I can assign the to today as let it be Saturday. Fine. And then if you print that, what would be the value? Printf say percentile d uh, comma say Saturday, right? So let me run it. So what you will get? So I will comment this thing. So what would be the value? In fact, we have seen Friday is 12, Saturday would be 13. So simply let me print not Saturday, today, because Saturday is assigned to variable today, right? Let me run it. So what has been happened? 13. But if I assign any other than see, for example, other than this enum variable, say this, instead of that, if I assign 13, it will be an error because it will not take the integer values. So it takes only a predefined. It seems today, and it is taking. But let me assign one more value. Let me check it once. 15. Is it okay? It seems to be it is taking, but normally in Turbo C compiler, it will not take the values which are outside the enum. In fact, at my point, being integer, probably it is taking. Let me assign character and check it once. Is it possible? Yeah, it is taking ASCII value. Small a. What is the ASCII value of small a? We have seen already. I think you know it. ASCII value of small a is 97, so it is taking integer. So it is taking any integer because enum is assigning only. But let me try it with name. Is it possible? Say hello. Yeah, it is error. You can see that incompatible types. So this today is being taken as an integer, means it can take any integer value. That's, but mostly the objective of using this enum is we try to assign the values inside this enum definition. Okay, it seems to be an error. Fine guys, that's what the usage of the enum. Let me take now take you to know the usage of typedef. In fact, typedef, I was telling you, typedef is used to assign alias names to the existing data types. Am I right? So let me take int as say integer. I said, then onwards you can use this integer as a predefined data type. Integer as predefined data type. So let me declare int x. So you can write a printf, enter the value of x like this. You can use enter x and fine. So scanf, being it is an integer, what we need to do, we have to use percentile, and let me place it in address of x, the scanned value from the keyboard. Am I right? Even if you want to printf, yeah, you can say that x value is, let it be percentile d and x. So what I'm doing is try to understand. So just I want to assign alias name for the existing data type. Sometimes in in the real world programming scenarios, so mostly sometimes the data type name will be lengthy name. So instead of using lengthy name, we can give the alias names to the predefined existing lengthy names of the data types. Okay, so right, let me run it. Yeah, it's working. Enter x. So let me give the 50. Now x value is 50. Fine. This is the, in fact, the usage of the type def we experience when we discuss the concept of structures. Okay guys, that we will see when structures come into the picture. So that's what I want you to learn. So we have seen now the usage of enum, right, and usage of type def also. and we come to know that the um, sizes of the various data types on a particular machine using size of operators. So that's it from my side. So I will talk about operators in the next class. That's it.